Ramesh Natarajan, and you have reached the GRD Iyers GuruCool YouTube channel. We are an inclusive team and we specially encourage ladies to chant and that too Vedas. Dear friends, we are learning Durga Saptashati. We have completed Devi Kavacham and Argala Stotram. And today we are going to take up KEELAKAM. This year's classes are going to be a little bit different. It is also going to focus in depth on the meanings. Having said that, today's class will be focused on the learning of the recitation of KEELAKAM, and the class before we had also learned Argala Sotram. The meanings for both Argala Sotram and KEELAKAM will be learning next year. There is going to be a break in the classes from next week, winter holiday break, and then we'll be reconnecting from the beginning of January, where there'll be 2 classes in a week. The first class will be for chanting on Mondays, and the second class on Thursdays or Wednesdays, I think, will be related to learning the in-depth meanings. In other words, we will be completing the learning of Durga Saptashati on a fast pace by March, because we are doing AtiRudram and Sahasra Chandi in Rishikesh in April. So members are ready to participate in the Sahasra Chandi and AtiRudram, and we need to complete the chanting part of it. Having completed that event in Rishikesh, from May, we will again restart the Saptashati chanting classes, but that will be done by senior mentors. I will be sticking to the explanation part. The explanation part obviously will be slower than the learning of the chanting part and may go on to 2027, because we are really diving into it in great depth. With that, let me start with the prayer. Om Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivaranam Chaturbhujam Prasannavathanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopashantaye. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Let me share my screen. Before that, let me also do a quick check. Who are all there? Okay. Okay, I'll call upon Revati ji to join me.
Namaskaram, Guruji.
Namaskaram. Let me share my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, Guruji.
Okay. Om Asya Shri Keelakamantrasya.
Om Asya Shri Keelakamantrasya. Om Asya Shri Keelakamantrasya.
So wherever I've given a green color, that is where you have the Hraswam with holding. Asya, Asya Shri. Shra is made up of Ish and Ra. Hold the Ish. Asya Shri, not Asya Shri. Asya Shri. Om Asya Shri Keelakamantrasya.
Om Asya Shri Keelakamantrasya. Om Asya Shri Keelakamantrasya.
Touch the top of your head with the ring finger and middle finger to touch the feet of the Rishi, the deity who gave us the mantra, Shiva Rishihi.
Shiva Rishihi. Shiva Rishihi.
So here it is Shiva who gave the mantra, and we'll come to the Devata now. Before that, Chandas, touch your nose with the ring finger and middle finger. Anushtup Chandaha.
Anushtup Chandaha. Anushtup Chandaha.
Touch your heart where the Devi resides. Shri Mahasaraswati Devata.
Shri Mahasaraswati Devata. Shri Mahasaraswati Devata.
So we saw Devi Kavacham, Argala Sotram, and now KEELAKAM. And I mentioned this at the very start. Devi Kavacham has Brahma Rishihi Mahakali Devata. denoting Srishti. Then we have Argala Stotram denoting Sthiti, where it was Maha Vishnu Rishihi and Mahalakshmir Devata. Now this is Samharam. Again, destruction. Destruction of what? Destruction of ignorance, destruction of avidya. Look at it like that, spiritual ignorance. So here it is Shiva who is a Rishi and the Devi is Maha Saraswati. I had already dealt with this in great detail. Maha Saraswati is not Saraswati. Maha Saraswati is different from Saraswati. I will go into more details in January. But here you see the combination that is coming. Brahma, Mahakali. Lalita ji, please mute. Brahma and Mahakali, Mahavishnu and Mahalakshmi, and then Shiva and Mahasaraswati. Now, and also you should note, for some reason, again, I don't really know the reason why, this Prityartham, it differs, okay? For whatever reason, I don't know. I need to really look into it. But it's not always Prityarthe. If you go into Devi Kavacham, see what does it say, and go into Argala Stotam, see what does it say. This Prityartham, this word changes a little bit. Prityarthe, Prityartham, etc. So, have your hands in a Namaskara Mudra. Sri Jagadamba Prityartham Saptashati Pathangatvena, and then fold your hands inside. Jape Viniyogaha.
Shri Jagadamba Prityartham Saptashati Pathangatvena Jape Viniyogaha. Shri Jagadamba Prityartham Saptashati Pathangatvena Jape Viniyogaha.
Om Namaschandikayai.
Om Namaschandikayai. Om Namaschandikayai.
We are using the Anuswaram in here because Om followed by Na of Namash becomes Om Namaschandikaya when chanted continuously. If you break it like Om Namaschandikaya, then it will be Om only. But if you do it continuously in a flow, Om Namah, like Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya, Om Namaschandikaya, if you do it in a flow. Om Markandeya Uvacha.
Om Markandeya Uvacha. Om Markandeya Uvacha.
Om Vishuddhajnana Dehayat.
Om Vishuddhajnana Dehayat. Om Vishuddhajnana Dehayat.
So there is a hidden holding here. Nya, the beginning sound of Nya is ig. So dha, Vishuddhajnana. We can't go Vishuddhajnana, and Dehaya, but Ya followed by Tra. Tra is made up of It and Ra. You have to hold the first half of It. So Sanjana ji, you have to really go through the chanting rules and chanting basics videos in great detail, okay? Om Vishuddhajnana Dehayat.
Om Vishuddhajnana Dehayat. Om Vishuddhajnana Dehayat.
Trivedi Divya Chakshushe.
Trivedi Divya Chakshushe. Trivedi Divya Chakshushe.
Om Vishuddhajnana Dehayat Trivedi Divya Chakshushe.
Om Vishuddhajnana Dehayat Trivedi Divya Chakshushe. Om Vishuddhajnana Dehayat Trivedi Divya Chakshushe.
Shreyaf So there is a visargam with holding here, visargam followed by pra, the sound will change to if. Shreyaf prapti nimittaya.
श्रेयः प्राप्तिनिमित्ताय श्रेयः प्राप्तिनिमित्ताय
नमः सोमार्धधारिणे.
नमः सोमार्धधारिणे नमः सोमार्धधारिणे
Somardha, dha has to come out nicely. Namah Somardhadharine.
नमः सोमार्धधारिणे नमः सोमार्धधारिणे
Shreyah prapti nimittaya namah Somardhadharine.
श्रेयः प्राप्तिनिमित्ताय नमः सोमार्धधारिणे श्रेयः प्राप्तिनिमित्ताय नमः सोमार्धधारिणे
ॐ विशुद्धज्ञानदेहाय त्रिवेदी दिव्यचक्षुषे श्रेयः प्राप्तिनिमित्ताय नमः सोमार्धधारिणे. 3 times.
ॐ विशुद्धज्ञानदेहाय त्रिवेदी दिव्यचक्षुषे श्रेयः प्राप्तिनिमित्ताय नमः सोमार्धधारिणे ॐ विशुद्धज्ञानदेहाय त्रिवेदी दिव्यचक्षुषे श्रेयः प्राप्तिनिमित्ताय नमः सोमार्धधारिणे ॐ विशुद्धज्ञानदेहाय त्रिवेदी दिव्यचक्षुषे श्रेयः प्राप्तिनिमित्ताय नमः सोमार्धधारिणे
सर्वमेतद्विनायस्तु
सर्वमेतद्विनायस्तु सर्वमेतद्विनायस्तु
मन्त्राणामपि कीलकम्.
मन्त्राणामपि कीलकम् मन्त्राणामपि कीलकम्
सर्वमेतद्विनायस्तु मन्त्राणामपि कीलकम्.
सर्वमेतद्विनायस्तु मन्त्राणामपि कीलकम् सर्वमेतद्विनायस्तु मन्त्राणामपि कीलकम्
Always mentioned whenever you get an im at the end, linger on it, it gives it a good buzz and a good vibration. So pick, there's a hidden holding. Cha is made of ik and sha. There is a hidden holding of ik. So pick kshemamavapnoti.
सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति
Then there is an anuswaram here. If you want to use anuswaram, satatam becomes satatan because of the anuswaram, because im followed by ja becomes in. Chanchan janjanyam satatanjapyatatparaha.
सततञ्चाप्यतत्परः सततञ्चाप्यतत्परः
Whenever you get an ya at the end of a word, it is a little bit difficult to say it. Mostly half of it is eaten up. So we have to be very careful whenever a word ends with ya at the end. For example, satatanjapyatat paraha. You hardly heard the ya. Satatanjapyatat paraha. There you heard the ya fully. Okay. So this is for all of you, not only Revati ji. So pick क्षेममवाप्नोति सततञ्जाप्यतत्परः.
सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सततञ्चाप्यतत्परः सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सततञ्जाप्यतत्परः सोऽपि
Sarva, two times, right? Yeah.
yes good
सर्वमेतद् विनायस्तु मन्त्राणामपि कीलकम् सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सततं जाप्यतत्परः. Three times.
सर्वमेतद्विनायस्तु मन्त्राणामपि कीलकम् सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सततञ्जाप्यतत्परः सर्वमेतद्विनायस्तु मन्त्राणामपि कीलकम् सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सततञ्जाप्यतत्परः सर्वमेतद्विनायस्तु मन्त्राणामपि कीलकम् सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सततञ्जाप्यतत्परः.
Next one, all of you please pay close attention. It's quite a little bit of a challenge. In fact, Keelakam, when I started learning, I found it one of the tough chapter, though a small piece, a tough one because of the construct. But then at that time, I was still discovering chanting rules, holding, and all that, right? But once you know the splits, it won't be as difficult as when I learned it. Siddhyantyucchatanadini.
सिद्ध्यन्त्युच्चाटनादीनि सिद्ध्यन्त्युच्चाटनादीनि
Siddhyantyucchatanadini.
सिद्ध्यन्त्युच्चाटनादीनि सिद्ध्यन्त्युच्चाटनादीनि
Vastuni sakalanyapi.
वस्तूनि सकलान्यपि
இழுக்காதங்க அவ்வளோ இழுக்காதங்க யப்பி.
ओके गुरुजी वस्तूनि सकलान्यपि वस्तूनि सकलान्यपि.
That's the reason I also marked with green at the end, right? To say be careful and not to make a yappy, which is a normal. For example, siddhyati. This is not siddhyati, siddhyati, right? So, and again, we can't be as short as that because it's a finish. We have to be little bit elongated, but not very elongated. Siddhyantyucchatanadini vastuni sakalanyapi.
सिद्ध्यन्त्युच्चाटनादीनि वस्तूनि सकलान्यपि सिद्ध्यन्त्युच्चाटनादीनि वस्तूनि सकलान्यपि.
Etena stuvatan. Again, stuvatam becomes stuvatan because im followed by na of nityam becomes there is an anuswaram stuvatan. Etena stuvatan nityam.
एतेन स्तुवतान् नित्यम् एतेन स्तुवतान् नित्यम्.
Stotramatren, both dirgham with holding. Stotramatren siddhyati.
स्तोत्रमात्रेण सिद्ध्यति स्तोत्रमात्रेण सिद्ध्यति.
एतेन स्तुवतां नित्यं स्तोत्रमात्रेण सिद्ध्यति.
एतेन स्तुवतान् नित्यं स्तोत्रमात्रेण सिद्ध्यति एतेन स्तुवतान् नित्यं स्तोत्रमात्रेण सिद्ध्यति.
सिद्ध्यन्त्युच्चाटनादीनि वस्तूनि सकलान्यपि एतेन स्तुवतां नित्यं स्तोत्रमात्रेण सिद्ध्यति.
सिद्ध्यन्त्युच्चाटनादीनि वस्तूनि सकलान्यपि एतेन स्तुवतान्नित्यं स्तोत्रमात्रेण सिद्ध्यति सिद्ध्यन्त्युच्चाटनादीनि वस्तूनि सकलान्यपि एतेन स्तुवतान्नित्यं स्तोत्रमात्रेण सिद्ध्यति सिद्ध्यन्त्युच्चाटनादीनि वस्तूनि सकलान्यपि एतेन स्तुवतान्नित्यं स्तोत्रमात्रेण सिद्ध्यति.
Well done. Request all of you to please unmute and give her a very big round of applause. Well done. And then please remember to mute back. I'm hearing my own voice. Somebody is copying my voice. Is it AI or is it one of you guys? I don't know. But anyway, by the way, I don't like the sound of my own voice. Sound as it may strange. Okay, now I'm going to request Shanti Bayanaji to join me.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaskaram. Can you see my screen?
Yes, Guruji.
Na mantro naushadhan. Again, naushadham becomes naushadhan because of the anuswaram dham im followed by ta tan than dan dhannam. So the anuswaram sound will be in. Na mantro naushadhan tatra.
Na mantro naushadhan tatra. Na mantro naushadhan tatra.
Na kinchidapi vidyate.
Na kinchidapi vidyate. Na kinchidapi vidyate.
Na mantro naushadhan tatra na kinchidapi vidyate.
Na mantro naushadhan tatra na kinchidapi vidyate. Na mantro naushadhan tatra na kinchidapi vidyate.
So, what lends the beauty and balance to the recitation is holding. I don't get tired of mentioning this. For example, na mantro naushadhan tatra na kinchidapi vidyate. I'm holding intro dhan naushadhan tatra na kinchidapi vidyate. If I didn't do that and I just went namantro naushadhan tatra na kinchidapi vidyate, you're impressing nobody, right? But if you hold it, even when you chant fast, if you chant like this, namantro naushadhan tatra na kinchidapi vidyate, it still is very good. Okay?
Okay, Guruji. Okay.
Yeah, the message is a general message.
Do you want me to repeat the line again, Guruji?
Sure.
Na
No, you did well. I was just pointing out the hidden reason why this chanting, sometimes you feel, oh, somebody chanted very well and somebody was so-so, is because of somebody paid attention to this and somebody did not, and therefore you didn't feel connected.
Na mantro naushadhan tatra na kinchidapi vidyate. Na mantro naushadhan tatra na kinchidapi vidyate.
Vina japyena siddhyeta.
Vina japyena siddhyeta. Vina japyena siddhyeta.
Sarvamucchatanadikam.
Sarvamucchatanadikam. Sarvamucchatanadikam.
So whenever you get an im at the end, milk it to the maximum. Vina japyena siddhyeta sarvamucchatanadikam.
Vina japyena siddhyeta sarvamucchatanadikam. विना जाप्येन सिद्ध्येत सर्वमुच्चाटनादिकम्
न मन्त्रो नौषधं तत्र न किञ्चिदपि विद्यते विना जाप्येन सिद्ध्येत सर्वमुच्चाटनादिकम् 3 times.
न मन्त्रो नौषधं तत्र न किञ्चिदपि विद्यते विना जाप्येन सिद्ध्येत सर्वमुच्चाटनादिकम् न मन्त्रो नौषधं तत्र न किञ्चिदपि विद्यते विना जाप्येन सिद्ध्येत सर्वमुच्चाटनादिकम् न मन्त्रो नौषधं तत्र न किञ्चिदपि विद्यते विना जाप्येन सिद्ध्येत सर्वमुच्चाटनादिकम्
समग्राण्यपि सिद्ध्यन्ति
समग्राण्यपि सिद्ध्यन्ति समग्राण्यपि सिद्ध्यन्ति
लोकशङ्कामिमां हरः
लोकशङ्कामिमां हरः लोकशङ्कामिमां हरः
समग्राण्यपि सिद्ध्यन्ति लोकशङ्कामिमां हरः
समग्राण्यपि सिद्ध्यन्ति लोकशङ्कामिमां हरः समग्राण्यपि सिद्ध्यन्ति लोकशङ्कामिमां हरः
कृत्वा निमन्त्रयामास
कृत्वा निमन्त्रयामास कृत्वा निमन्त्रयामास
सर्वमेवमिदं शुभम्
सर्वमेवमिदं शुभम् सर्वमेवमिदं शुभम्
कृत्वा निमन्त्रयामास सर्वमेवमिदं शुभम्
कृत्वा निमन्त्रयामास सर्वमेवमिदं शुभम् कृत्वा निमन्त्रयामास सर्वमेवमिदं शुभम्
समग्राण्यपि सिद्ध्यन्ति लोकशङ्कामिमां हरः कृत्वा निमन्त्रयामास सर्वमेवमिदं शुभम् 3 times.
समग्राण्यपि सिद्ध्यन्ति लोकशङ्कामिमां हरः कृत्वा निमन्त्रयामास सर्वमेवमिदं शुभम् समग्राण्यपि सिद्ध्यन्ति लोकशङ्कामिमां हरः कृत्वा निमन्त्रयामास सर्वमेवमिदं शुभम्
One more time, right? 3 times.
समग्राण्यपि सिद्ध्यन्ति लोकशङ्कामिमां हरः कृत्वा निमन्त्रयामास सर्वमेवमिदं शुभम्
Stotram. So again, there is a anuswaram. Those who want to use anuswaram. If you don't want to use anuswaram, stotram vai. But if you are wanting to use anuswaram, stotram vai. So ev sound will come. So I'm just writing MV for representing ev sound, a nasal sound. Stotram vai chandikayastu.
स्तोत्रं वै चण्डिकायास्तु स्तोत्रं वै चण्डिकायास्तु
Tacha guhyam cha guhyan will come because im followed by cha will be in. So let me write this again because I didn't write it so well. This will be Stotram, and this will be Guhyan.
Guruji, is it in or chacha chacha nya, no?
Correct, but in English I can only use one letter, right? I don't have a different letter to use. Stotram Vai Chandikaya. Did we do that? Stotram Vai Chandikaya? I think we did, right?
Yes, Guruji.
Okay. Tacha Gohyan Chakarasaha.
Tacha guhyan chakarasaha. Tacha guhyan chakarasaha.
Stotram Vai Chandikayastu Tacha Gohyan Chakarasaha.
Stotram vai chandikayastu tacha guhyan chakarasaha. Stotram vai chandikayastu tacha guhyan chakarasaha.
Samaptirna cha punyasya.
Samaptirna cha punyasya. Samaptirna cha punyasya.
Again, tam yatha. It should be tai yatha. But here I would not advise use of anuswaram. It doesn't sound so good when you chant. Better to use im. My personal preference. Tam yatha vanni yantranam.
Tam yatha vanniyantranam. Tam yatha vanniyantranam.
Samaptirna cha punyasya tam yatha vanniyantranam.
Samaptirna cha punyasya tam yatha vanniyantranam. Samaptirna cha punyasya tam yatha vanniyantranam.
Stotram Vai Chandikayastu Tacha Gohyan Chakarasaha. Samaptirna cha punyasya tam yatha vanniyantranam. 3 times.
Stotram vai chandikayastu tacha guhyan chakarasaha. Samaptirna cha punyasya tam yatha vanniyantranam. Stotram vai chandikayastu tacha guhyan chakarasaha. Samaptirna cha punyasya tam yatha vanniyantranam. Stotram vai chandikayastu tacha guhyan chakarasaha. Samaptirna cha punyasya tam yatha vanniyantranam.
Very good. All of you, please unmute and give her a very good round of applause. Very well done. Good job. Thank you, Shanti ji. I'll now go to Jyotirmai ji.
Namaskaram, Guruji.
Namaskaram. Can you see my screen?
Yes, Guruji.
Okay. So pikshema. So there is a hidden ik holding for the cha. So pikshema mavapnoti.
Sopi kshemamavapnoti. Sopi kshemamavapnoti.
Sarvameva na samshayaha.
Sarvameva na samshayaha. Sarvameva na samshayaha.
So pikshema mavapnoti sarvameva na samshayaha.
Sopi kshemamavapnoti sarvameva na samshayaha. Sopi kshemavapnoti sarvameva na samshayaha.
So क्षेममवाप्नोति सर्वमेव न संशयः
सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सर्वमेव न संशयः सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सर्वमेव न संशयः
Krishnayam. So again, Krishnayam followed by va. Krishnayam. Im sound will come if you want to use Anuswaram. If you don't want to use Anuswaram, you can just say Krishnayam. Krishnayam. Only for Ishna, please pay attention on the pronunciation. Krishnayam va chatur dasya. Here it is dashyam, ashtamyam, but the sandhi has been split here, so it is dasya, mashtamyam. Krishnayam va chatur dasya.
कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यां कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यां
No, don't have to say dashyam, dasya, because we are going to say mashtamyam, right? But it is okay. Mashtamyam. Again, here it is. Im followed by va will become im. Mashtamyam va samahitaha.
मष्टम्यां वा समाहितः मष्टम्यां वा समाहितः
Krishnayam va chaturdasya mashtamyam va samahitaha.
कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्या
Focus on the tune, okay? Krishnayam va chaturdasya.
कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्या कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्या
Little tune is off, but we can fix it, not to worry, okay? Mashtamyam va samahitaha.
मष्टम्यां वा समाहितः मष्टम्यां वा समाहितः
Krishnayam va chaturdasya mashtamyam va samahitaha.
कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्या
Krishnayam va
कृष्णायां वा
Krishnayam va chaturdasya mashtamyam. Like same tune as Shuklam Baradaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Same tune. Krishnayam Shuklam Baradaram Vishnum. Same tune. Krishnayam va chaturdasya mashtamyam va samahitaha.
कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यामष्टम्यां वा समाहितः कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यामष्टम्यां वा समाहितः
Two more times.
कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यामष्टम्यां वा समाहितः कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यामष्टम्यां वा समाहितः
So generally in a shloka, the tune can vary. It is not technically a problem, but for group chanting, all of us have to be in sync. So your chanting is very good as long as when it comes to timing, when it comes to holding, when it comes to pronunciation. Tune sometimes is going a little off. Not to worry about it. That should be focused on separately, just the tune. And any random shloka we can take and try that to make sure that the tune is sitting properly, because there are only 16 syllables. And it's almost like every single syllable has a Vedic swara, right? The way but it's very consistent, right? Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivaranam Chaturbhujam Namo Devyai Mahadevyai Shivayai Satatam Namaha Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Matrurupena Samdhita. The tune is all same. Vishvam Vishnur Vashatkara Bhuta Bhavyam Bhavat Prabhu. So it's almost like every syllable has a certain swara and it is very consistent. So you know your Vedic swaras now quite well. So you just have to approach it like a Vedic mantra. I think that may help you better. Okay. Okay. So Pikshemamavapnoti sarvameva na samshayah Krishnayam va chaturdashyam ashtam yam va samahitaha. Three times.
सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सर्वमेव न संशयः कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यामष्टं यां वा समाहितः सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सर्वमेव न संशयः कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यामष्टं यां वा समाहितः सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सर्वमेव न संशयः कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यामष्टं यां वा समाहितः सोऽपि
I think three times done, right? Dada tip. There's a hidden holding of the ip for the prati. And then here, many people recite incorrectly as grihanati. It is not grihanati, it is grinhati. In has to come first. Dadate prati grinhati.
ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति
Again, tune is a little off. Dadate prati grinhati.
ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति
No, grinhati. Gr has to go down. Dadate prati grinhati.
ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति
नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति.
नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति
Second time Mahaprana was correct on the first time you missed it. Dadate pratigrinhati nanyathaisha prasidati.
ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति
Itham rupena kilena.
इत्थं रूपेण
Mahaprana. Itham.
इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन
Mahadevena kilitam.
महादेवेन कीलितम् महादेवेन कीलितम्
Itham rupena kilena mahadevena kilitam.
इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन महादेवेन कीलितम् इत्थं रूपेण
Itham.
इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन महादेवेन कीलितम् इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन महादेवेन कीलितम्
Dadate pratigrinhati nanyathaisha prasidati. Itham rupena kilena mahadevena kilitam. Three times.
ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन महादेवेन कीलितम् ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन महादेवेन कीलितम् ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन महादेवेन कीलितम्.
All of you, please unmute and give Jyotirmai a very big round of applause. And Jyotirmai ji, you have come a very, very, very long way since when
Thank
you
you.
started.
Thank you, Guruji.
And I really want to congratulate you on your hard work.
Thank you, Guruji.
I know where you started, how much you struggled, but where you are today, you have come a long, long way. I can tell you that.
Thank you, Guruji. It's all your blessings and mentors' blessings.
It's your hard work. And simple as that. Okay. So well done. Very, very
Thank
proud
you.
of you. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay. Excellent. Now I'm going to call upon Umaji.
Namaskaram, Guruji.
Namaskaram. Nagaradhika Bhavi Shetty, are you new member?
Yeah, Guruji, I am.
When did you join?
I think it's been 4 weeks since I joined the group, and then
But have you been attending the Zoom classes or this is the first time?
this is the first time I'm joining.
Adane pata hai. Normally, that's the reason I ask people to turn on the videos because so that I can remember them. So I thought it's a new
Yeah, but I
phase.
practiced through your videos, so that's how I gave the Kavacham assessment.
What was your score?
21.5.
How much?
21.5.
That's very good.
Thank you.
Well done. Good job. Where
Thank
do you live?
I live in Atlanta, Georgia, USA.
I'll have Sunita ji.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, Guruji.
Please do have a chat with her and ensure that you know what I'm saying, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I got it.
She will contact you. Okay, so let's get back to Umaji. Thank you, Nagaradhika Bhavi Shetty ji.
Namaste ji. Thank you.
Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, Keelitam. Okay, we go to number 9. Yo nishkilam. Again, im followed by verb become imva. So there is a anuswaram, MV. If you want to use anuswaram here, Yo nishkilam vidhayainam. Again, yainam followed by na should become in, but I don't feel so comfortable using yainan here. So I'll stick to yainam, okay? So I'm being a little inconsistent the use of anuswaram, but then I feel it sounds better with im in some places rather than using the anuswaram. That's kind of my personal preference. But if you want to stick to the rule and say, I will say yainan, I don't think it will be technically incorrect, okay? Yo nishkilam vidhayainam.
Yo nishkelam vidhayainam. Yo nishkelam vidhayainam.
Again, nityam japati. Im followed by ja will become in. Nityan japati sons. And then we watch carefully. Phutam, P-H-U, not futam. If you say futam, you will be failed in the class, okay? In the test. Phutam, P-H, pha. Nityan japati sons phutam. Actually, oh, susputam. Oh, this is a little change in the word. Okay. Nityan japati susphutam.
Nityan japati susphutam. Nityan japati susphutam.
In the Gita Press, you will find the sansphutam. So from earlier practice of that, sansphutam comes naturally to me. Then I notice it is susphutam, which is the one as per Guptavati. Yo nishkilam vidhayainam nityan japati sansphutam.
यो निष्कीलां विधायैनां नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम् यो निष्कीलां विधायैनां नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम्
Sasidhasaganassopi. So Visargam followed by sa will become is. So there are two isas. Sasidhasaganassopi.
ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि
மகாபிரணாதா அவ்வளோ கேட்க மாட்டேங்கிறது. சசித்தசகணசோபி.
ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि
கந்தர்வோ ஜாயதே வனே.
गन्धर्वो जायते वने गन्धर्वो जायते वने
ससिद्धसगणसोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने.
ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने
यो निष्कीलां विधायैनां नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटं ससिद्धसगणसोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने. 3 times.
यो निष्कीलां विधायैनां नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम् ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने यो निष्कीलां विधायैनां नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम् ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने यो निष्कीलां विधायैनां नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम् ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने यो
I
निष्की
think there's a little,
yeah.
there is a little internet issue at your end, I think.
Oh,
It's
okay.
dragging a little bit. Did you finish 3 times
I don't know.
or only 2?
I think too. Yeah, I'll do it one more time. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
यो
please. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
यो निष्कीलां विधायैनां नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम् ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने. Can you hear me, Guruji? Fully?
Yeah, what is happening is your internet, it is speeding up intermittently, so suddenly the voice is
Oh, okay.
hurrying up and sometimes it is dragging, okay? So I'll give you a little break, okay?
Okay, okay, Guruji.
Is clear.
Anyway, she's one of the stars of GuruCool, very senior chanter. Well done, Umaji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Excellent. Okay, so let me try out. Ramya Shivakumarji from Atlanta. Can you see my screen? Hello? Did she escape?
Yes, Guruji.
Oh, you're getting
Sorry,
your...
I just wanted my headphones.
Are you comfortable reciting?
Yes.
No disturbance, right?
No,
Okay.
Guruji.
Na chaivaapyatatastasya
न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य न चैवाप्यस न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य.
In fact, the first time when you got it right, I was so impressed because this one is a tongue twister. Tatastasya, the tongue will always slip. The first time you didn't slip, but then second time you slipped. Na chaiva, especially when you chant for na chaiva pyatatas tasya, na chaiva pyatatas tasya.
न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य.
Why the slip happens is it's very easy to tatas tasya because that is easy. So you have to practice separate tata 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 tata. You have to separately practice that, like what I did when my tongue used to slip. Bhayang bhayam plus ka become bhayank. Bhayang kwapi hijayate.
भयं क्वापि हि जायते भयं क्वापि हि जायते
न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य sorry न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते
न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य
क्वा
भयं क्वापि हि जायते न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते
Qua, you don't have to drag so long, okay? Na chaiva, because there's no holding with the P. Na chaiva piyata tasya bhayang kwapi hi jayate.
न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते
Napamrityuvasham plus yati vashai yati. If you want to use anuswaram, vasham plus yati becomes vashai yati. How to? There's no space at all. So this will be like y and y. Vashai. Napamrityu. And again, mrityu, the u has to come nicely. Napamrityu vashayati.
नापमृत्युवशय्याति नापमृत्युवशय्याति
Mrito mokshamavapnuyat.
मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात् मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात्
Napamrityu vashayati mrito mokshamavapnuyat.
नापमृत्युवशय्याति मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात् नापमृत्युवशय्याति मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात्
न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते नापमृत्युवशय्याति मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात्.
न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते नापमृत्युवशय्याति मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात् न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते नापमृत्युवशय्याति मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात्.
One more time.
न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते नापमृत्युवशय्याति मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात्.
Nyatva prarabhya kurvetah. So what you do is hold the ih of the hyakur. So hold the ih or the h. It's a tricky sentence. Nyatva prarabhya kurvetah.
ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीतः ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीतः
ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति
ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति
ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वेतः ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति
ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीतः ह्यकुर्वाणो
here
ह्य
HYA ह्यकुर्
ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीत ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीत ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति.
end கொஞ்சம் இழுக்கிறேன். First time was too long, second time was better.
Okay.
It's okay.
Guruji.
Just become little aware about it, that's all.
Okay ji.
Tato ig hold பண்ணுங்க. Tato ஞாத் வைவ சம்பன்ன
ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्न ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्न
ततो ज्ञात वैव actually sampannam idam prarabhyate budaihi, but sandhi is there. Sampannam idam tato ज्ञात वैव sampanna
ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्न ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्न
திருப்பி சொல்லுங்க.
ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्न.
Okay, that's good. Medam prarabhyate budhaihi
मिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः मिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः.
Very good. Tato ज्ञात वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः
ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः ततो
no, two times, right? Ta ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वेतः ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः
ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीतः ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति विनश्यति ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीतः ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः.
One more.
ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीतः ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः.
Very good. We have to get the right balance on the ending hrasvam, which is not as short. Vinashyati kadayade, vinashyati kadayade, vinashyati. It's a little extended than normal hrasvam in between. Okay, find the mid balance. Okay. Saubhagyadicha yat kinchit.
सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित्
Saubhagyadi cha yat kinchit.
सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित्
Drishyate lalana jane.
दृश्यते ललनाजने दृश्यते ललनाजने
Saubhagyadi cha yat kinchit drishyate lalana jane.
सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् दृश्यते ललनाजने सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् दृश्यते ललनाजने
Tat sarvan, again tat sarvam plus tat become tat sarvan if you want to use the anuswaram. Tat sarvan tat prasadena.
तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन
Tena japyamidam shubham.
तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम् तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम्
Tat sarvam tat prasadena tena japyamidam shubham.
तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम् तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम्
Saubhag, no, that 2 times done. Saubhagyadi cha yat kinchit drishyate lalana jane tat sarvan tat prasadena tena japyamidam shubham. 3 times.
सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् दृश्यते ललनाजने तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम् सौभाग्या तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम् सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् दृश्यते ललनाजने तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम्
All of you, please unmute and give her a very big round of applause. Excellent chanting, Ramya ji. If you proceed like this, you'll do very, very well.
Yeah, thank you, Guruji. I
Everything
was
is
a
in
little
place.
nervous today. I was a little nervous, but it's my first time chanting with you. I'm
I
very
know that.
happy.
I know that. I mean, I wait for the right time so that you spend a lot of time just listening, and sort of imbibing the sounds, right? And then one day I feel now is the right time to call. Let me see. Once you are immersed in the sound environment, you pick up, and then when given the chance, it's a test for me to know whether you have grabbed all the rules and it's now intuitively coming or not. And also, like, not only intuitively, but you're also kind of aware and applying. So it was very good. Excellent. Okay. Now I'll have to go to Prashanti ji.
Namaskaram, Guruji.
Namaskaram. Shanaistu japyamanesmin.
शनैस्तु जप्यमानेऽस्मिन् शनैस्तु जप्यमानेऽस्मिन्
Totre sampattiruchakaihi.
स्तोत्रे सम्पत्तिरुच्चकैः स्तोत्रे सम्पत्तिरुच्चकैः
Shanaistu japyamanesmin stotre sampattiruchakaihi. सम्पत्तिरुच्चकैः
शनैस्तु जप्यमानेऽस्मिन् स्तोत्रे सम्पत्ति रुच्चकैः शनैस्तु जप्यमानेऽस्मिन् स्तोत्रे सम्पत्तिरुच्चकैः
भवत्येव समग्रापि
भवत्येव समग्रापि भवत्येव समग्रापि
tataf visargam followed by pra becomes if tataf prarabhyameva tat
ततः प्रारभ्यमेव तत् ततः प्रारभ्यमेव तत्
भवत्येव समग्रापि tataf prarabhyameva tat
भवत्येव समग्रापि ततः प्रारभ्यमेव तत् भवत्येव समग्रापि ततः प्रारभ्यमेव तत्
शनैस्तु जप्यमानेऽस्मिन् स्तोत्रे सम्पत्तिरुच्चकैः भवत्येव समग्रापि ततः प्रारभ्यमेव तत् 3 times
शनैस्तु जप्यमानेऽस्मिन् स्तोत्रे सम्पत्तिरुच्चकैः भवत्येव समग्रापि ततः प्रारभ्यमेव तत् शनैस्तु जप्यमानेऽस्मिन् स्तोत्रे सम्पत्तिरुच्चकैः भवत्येव समग्रापि ततः प्रारभ्यमेव तत् शनैस्तु जप्यमानेऽस्मिन् स्तोत्रे सम्पत्तिरुच्चकैः भवत्येव समग्रापि ततः प्रारभ्यमेव तत्
one more time 3 times right
शनैस्तु जप्यमानेऽस्मिन् स्तोत्रे सम्पत्तिरुच्चकैः भवत्येव समग्रापि ततः प्रारभ्यमेव तत्
good aishwaryam yat so if you want to use anuswaram aishwaryai yat but I would rather like to use the im here rather than the anuswaram my personal preference aishwaryam yat prasadena
ऐश्वर्यं यत् प्रसादेन ऐश्वर्यं यत् प्रसादेन
saubhagyarogya sampadah which be careful for the ya whenever it ends with ya rogya saubhagyarogya sampadah
सौभाग्यारोग्यसम्पदः सौभाग्यारोग्यसम्पदः
Aishwaryam, I always dhirgam and the ish withholding. Aishwaryam yat prasadena saubhagyarogya sampadaha.
ऐश्वर्यं यत् प्रसादेन सौभाग्यारोग्यसम्पदः ऐश्वर्यं सत्प्रसादेन सौभाग्यारोग्यसम्पदः
Shatruhanif. So there is a if Visargam followed by pa is if. Shatruhanif paro mokshas. Mok dhirga with holding. I forgot to mark it. Let me hold it. And Visargam followed by sa will become is. Shatruhanif paro mokshas.
शत्रुहानिः परो मोक्षस् शत्रुहानिः परो मोक्षस्
Stuyate sana. Kim janai will become kin janai because of anuswaram. Stuyate sana kin janaihi.
स्तूयते सान किञ्जनैः स्तूयते सान किञ्जनैः
Shatruhanif paro mokshas stuyate sana kinjanaihi.
शत्रुहानिः परो मोक्षस्तूयते सानकिञ्जनैः शत्रुहानिः परो शत्रुहानिः परो मोक्षस्तूयते सानकिञ्जनैः
ऐश्वर्यं यत् प्रसादेन सौभाग्यारोग्यसम्पदः शत्रुहानिः परो मोक्षस्तूयते सानकिञ्जनैः. 3 times.
ऐश्वर्यं यत्प्रसादेन सौभाग्यारोग्यसम्पदः शत्रुहानिः परो मोक्षस्तूयते सानकिञ्जनैः ऐश्वर्यं यत्प्रसादेन सौभाग्यारोग्यसम्पदः शत्रुहानिः परो मोक्षस्तूयते सानकिञ्जनैः ऐश्वर्यं यत्प्रसादेन सौभाग्यारोग्यसम्पदः शत्रुहानिः परो मोक्षस्तूयते सानकिञ्जनैः.
ॐ श्री जगदम्बार्पणमस्तु.
ॐ श्री जगदम्बार्पणमस्तु. ॐ श्री जगदम्बार्पणमस्तु.
Very good. All of you, please give her a very big round of applause. Well done. Prashanti ji, you have learned Rudram very well, Chamakam very well. Now Saptashati also, you are on your way. Very well done. Good job.
Thank you, Guruji.
Now let me recite it once, and hopefully all of you will forgive me any mistakes I make, because all of you are now geniuses, really doing extremely well. Om Asya Shri Keelaka Mantrasya Shiva Rishihi Anushtob Chandaha Shri Mahasaraswati Devata Shri Jagadamba Prityartham Saptashati Pathangatvena Jape Viniyogaha Om Namaschandikayai Om Markandeya Uvacha Om Vishuddhagnanadehaaya Trivedi Divyachakshushe Shreyah Prapti Nimittaya Namas Somardhadharine Sarvametat Vinayastu Mantranamapi Keelakam Sopikshemamavapnoti Satatanjapyatatparaha Siddhyantyucchatanadini vastuni sakalanyapi etena stuvatan nityam stotramatrena siddhyati na mantra naushadhan tatra na kinchidapi vidyate vina japyena siddhyeta sarvamucchatanadikam Samagrányapi siddhyanti lokashankamimam haraha Kritva nimantrayamasa sarvamevamidam shubham Stotram vaichandikayastu taccha guhyancha karasaha Samaptirna cha punyasya tam yathavanniyantranaapnoti sarvamevana samshayaha Krishnayam va chaturdashyamashtam vyam va samahitah dadati pradigrinhati nanyathaisha prasidati Itham rupena keelena mahadevena keelitam Yo nishkeelam vidhayainam nityam japati susphutam Sasiddhassa ganassopi gandharvo jayate vane na chaivapyatatastasya bhayam kvapi hi jayate napamrityuvashan yati mrito mokshamavapnuyat Jnatva prarabhya kurveta hyakurvano vinashyati tato jnatvaiva sampannamidam prarabhyate budhaihi saubhagyadi cha yatkinchit drishyate lalana jane तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभं शनैस्तु जप्यमानेऽस्मिन् स्तोत्रे सम्पत्तिरुच्चकैः भवत्येव समग्रापि ततः प्रारभ्यमेव तत् ऐश्वर्यं यत्प्रसादेन सौभाग्यारोग्यसम्पदः शत्रुहानिः परो मोक्षस्तूयते सा न किञ्जनैः ॐ श्री जगदम्बार्पणमस्तु. I just wanted to make sure that when I recite this, all of you are able to recognize whatever details we kind of shared in the class. Sometimes where it is ending with year, etc., etc., because sometimes in speedy chanting, the year gets chewed up. Very good. So basically, this Keelakam is like opening the key to the power of Durga Saptashati, because Mahasaraswati symbolizes Jnanam, spiritual Jnanam, right? The one that we address as just Saraswati, not as Mahasaraswati, is for knowledge related to material arts, material sciences, material knowledge. But Mahasaraswati is for spiritual knowledge. So Durga Saptashati is all about spiritual knowledge. So the key to the spiritual knowledge, in fact, the word key comes from Keelakam. So recitation of, so in fact, in Keelakam it is said that without reciting Keelakam, reciting Saptashati is like roaming in the forest and shouting like a lost one, because it has no value. Now, anyway, I don't want to digress because we can discuss it at length. Because some people will have a question when you open a lock, when you open something, oh, it will stay open. How will it close? My dear friends, our spiritual systems are far, far advanced. Modern science tells you of a timed lock, right? You time in your security code, it gives you 30 seconds to get out of the house, and then it locks it, right? And then if you try to get in, pam, 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 it starts sounding, correct? So these have timed locks. By the time you finish chanting, it will lock itself. You don't have to worry about all that. Anyway, these are interesting questions, but you also have to understand how these things have been designed in such a meticulous fashion. And if you don't open it properly, how will you be able to enter Saptashati properly? So don't take these preliminary chants as too easy, thinking if I chant only 13 chapters, I'm good. You have spent enough time on that, right? Just chanting Devi Kavacham, and I don't have to go over all of that again. So the Purvangam is so important. First, you understand the Srishti, Sthiti, Samharam. It lays you the foundation for the Srishti, Sthiti, Samharam coming up later in the Prathama Charitram, Madhyama Charitram, and Uttama Charitram, right? It is just, that was the trailer, this is the feature film. Think of it like that, right? Very good. So, Sanjana ji, are you feeling comfortable?
Yes, Guruji.
இல்ல எங்க வந்து மார்டின் டோன் அப்படி இருக்கா?
இல்ல எனக்கு I appreciate how you stressed on the anuswarams, Guruji, and the pronunciation ரொம்ப இதா இருந்தது, effective இருந்தது.
Very good. I always keep saying you have to enjoy. Do nothing that you don't enjoy. But choose the right things to enjoy too. Anyway, so to me, if you chant Saptashati correctly, without knowing a single word of it, it is highly effective. It's a mantra. It has its own effect. Not so Bhagavad Gita, as I keep saying, Bhagavad Gita is not a mantra. It has to be understood and employed in life. Saptashati has its own power. Saptashati is a mantra. Okay, more of that in January. So this will be the last Saptashati class for this year because we have the winter break from next week. But you have all a lot on your hands because you can practice from the beginning up to here. Now you also know we have recorded videos. I recite once and the students are repeating twice. So those videos are also available. Past years videos are available, right? We have dived into this at great length. So if you, for example, right now we are doing a little bit of a fast track. So if you want a little bit more details, go back to the past years classes starting from 2015 and you'll find that I've really beaten people over just 2 lines in 2 hours. Okay, so you'll get that kind of a detail if you go back to past classes. Okay, but I think those were the non-COVID days when I would be just chanting to the class in front of me and most of the students would be listening online and repeating. But now at least you have the one-to-one interaction. We are dealing with more details. We have the chanting basics classes which are really wonderful, I think, to set a proper base. Today I tried on a few new chanters and all of them were spot on. They were knowledgeable chanters. They were knowing what they were doing. So all of you are on the right track. So we have a question from Nagashri followed by Nagaradhika.
Yes, I just was curious. For Kavacham and Argala Stotram and Keelakam, we don't have Swaha at the end of the line. So is that not used in for Ahutis?
No, not for use for Homam. I have seen some people do with Devi Kavacham. It is wrong.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Now, somebody may be following that in their Paddhati, so I'm no one to challenge. They'll say, our Guru taught us like this. Who are you to tell us? I'm not advising, I'm only advising my students. I'm not advising the world. If your Guru, if a Sampradayam tells you, no, it is very important, follow your Guru. I'm not getting into any fisticuffs with anybody. Okay, we have a question from Nagaradhika Bhavi Shetty. Or
I'll
it
go
is
with
Seti or
Radhika
Shetty?
Bhavi Setti. I'll go with Radhika Guruji.
But I thought it was such an impressive big name.
Yeah, I was born after doing puja to Subramanyeswara Swami, so that's why my mom kept as Naga
No, it was a
Radhika.
mouthful and I felt it nice saying that,
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Nobody calls me Naga Radhika.
Nagaradhika Bhavi Shetty.
Yep.
Like, yes. Yes, tell me, what is your question?
Guruji, I didn't understand the 10th shlokam. After the Vamsham, the Ya sound is coming in. So I just wanted to understand little trick over there.
Shloka number?
10.
Okay. So there I missed to add the note on the Anuswaram. Vasham plus Ya become Vashayati.
Okay.
Let me write. Oh, I noted it. Dekho niche. The two Y's. Because
Okay.
I couldn't get enough space to write it here. But
Okay.
I will try to write it here. Vashai.
Okay, Vashayati.
Yeah. Vasham plus Ya, Vashai.
Thank you, Guruji. Got it.
Very good. Now Sunita Devi has an earth-shaking question. Go ahead with it, please. You're talking to yourself nicely, Sunita Devi. Unmute.
Yeah. Namaste, Guruji.
Namaskaram.
I have a doubt in first sloka.
First sloka.
Om Vishuddha. We should not do it in Anuswaram, Guruji.
Anuswaram. There is no Anuswaram there. Vishuddha Jnana. There's a hold of the ig.
We Guruji, if sound will not
Okay.
apply.
Okay. What you're saying is yes. If you want to use, you can use Anuswaram sound.
Okay. It's
So
not.
if you want to use Anuswaram, it will be Om Vishuddha like that, right?
Yes. I'm
Or if you
asking.
want to take a break, Om, we should that like that. So yes, good point. You are
Okay.
right. All are
Thank you.
technical, dangerous people. My God. Yes, Shanti ji.
Guruji, my doubt is probably very silly, but I will still ask. Shloka number 14, second line. So we have Shatru Hanif Paro, right? So because we're saying Hanif Paro, would that Ha followed by Ni and Visarga, would that be considered as Dirgam with holding or just Dirgam with Hrasvam?
Only ni.
Okay,
Shatruha nif.
okay. So that would be Dirgam with a
Ha has no holding with ni, but ni has holding with pa.
Pa. Okay, okay, Guruji. Got it.
Remember the
Got
earlier
it.
class, I said just move from syllable to syllable to syllable, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, got it. Thank you, Guruji.
Yeah. Okay. We have a question from Rajesh Subramaniam ji. Thank you for turning the camera on. Please ask. You have to unmute, sir.
Sir, கேக்குதா sir?
கேக்குறது சொல்லுங்க.
Sir, this is my second class. Tuesday I attended. So, I don't know, like, எப்படி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றது தெரியல. புக் இருக்கு, மலையாள புக் இருக்கு, அப்பாவோட புக். So, I'm just trying to understand.
Book நீங்க வந்து we have the Kindle version available, so you have to buy the Kindle version, so it will exactly match the text
Okay.
that we have. Okay, so you know how to buy in Kindle? It's an online Kindle version though, it is not a physical book.
Yeah, I know that, sir. I know,
Yeah.
Guruji.
So get that, because we are the only group in the world that have published Saptashati in 6 languages, all matching. Otherwise, you will find in Chennai, Giri Trading is publishing in Sanskrit and Tamil. You will find in Andhra somebody is publishing, Karnataka somebody is Malaya, Kerala somebody is publishing, but they are not same. The text will vary slightly. So we are the only group in the world who published a book in 6 languages matching exactly for our students, because our students come from all over India and from all over the world actually. So we have it in 6 languages, including English. So it matches exactly. It will serve you well. One thing I will insist that all of us should use only our books so that we are consistently following the same text with no confusion. I don't want to see in our event somebody using Giri Trading, somebody using Chaukambha, somebody saying something else, or Gita Press. No. On this, I will not be tolerant. Okay?
Okay. One more question, Guruji, if you permit.
Yeah, sure.
See, since younger days, I had learned the Rudran Chamakam. அது கரெக்டா சொல்றேன்னா தப்பா சொல்றேன்னா எனக்கு தெரியல. அப்படியே chant பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். So you also asked that when I joined, but I thought let me take Durga Saptashati as a first class. So என்னோட டிசிஷன் கரெக்டா தப்பான்னு எனக்கு தெரியல. ஸோ கார்பரேட்ல ஒர்க் பண்ணும்போது இதெல்லாம் படிக்கல சார். இப்போ வந்து கொஞ்சம்
Yeah, so see, when everybody, there are some few challenges I have if you are in my position. That challenge is everyone in this panel wants to be selected to chant. Absolutely correct, nothing wrong. But if I choose somebody who is totally raw, not familiar with our chanting rules, not yet spent enough time to listening to the style we chant, then on just one line, I'll be spending 2 hours and the others will exit and only I and the student will be left in the class. Therefore, my request to new students is to be patient. For example, some come and tell me, I already know Rudram, I already know Chamakam, I already know this. Well, personally, in GuruCool, to be honest, bluntly honest, it counts for nothing. People come with different things, so it takes time to sort out. Same, maybe some are good. I'm not saying no, but that's like collateral damage. You have to stick around for some time, and then a time will come when a chance for giving a test will come. in that, our mentors will listen and they will take notes, and then they will send me a very secret note saying so and so is very good, so and so is very good. So I get some updates from them. For example, if you see today, I took on a few and they're all doing quite decently. Okay. I'm not saying you will not do well. You may also do well. I will wait for you to join a few classes. And suddenly one day I'll say, okay, I feel now you are right. Okay, let me try and see where you are. So you have to be a little bit patient and take opportunities when those tests come to prepare really for them, because tests are very tough. These guys who take the evaluations are tougher than me, I'm telling you. So you have to be prepared, and they will take it. You will be able to get a feedback. Otherwise, it is impossible to give feedback to every single individual. So there are some pluses and minuses for the kind of arrangement we have for these classes. So you have to patiently bide your time.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
Thank
so
you,
don't be
Guruji.
impatient. Just hang in there. Just hang in there. Just hang in there, and the time will come.
Okay, sure.
And don't
Thank you,
think
Guruji.
because I'm not taking you on, you are not learning. My simple funda for everybody is, for example, if I'm teaching somebody, you have to imagine I'm teaching you. You have to visualize I'm teaching you. And you have to engage yourself fully in the class. When I say chant and somebody is chanting, and when I say you, I'm not meaning you, I'm meaning everybody, Rajesh ji. If you are not paying attention and chanting loudly, then it's a waste of time. You have to imagine I'm asking you to chant and you are chanting, though I may be doing it with somebody else. You have to take all the pointers. When I'm giving some input to somebody, you should not relax. You should grab all those points and think it is also applicable to you. So it's like I'm projecting. You have to be an active receiver. You have to be an active receiver. So I'm projecting equally to all. Some are 100% engaged, some are 80% engaged, some are 10% engaged. So a lot also depends on how you utilize these classes to grab. So for beginners, it takes some time to settle down to understand how things are moving. Don't gauge your progress only when I call you. I am telling you, after some time, once you recognize the sounds, you will yourself know you are chanting correctly or not. I'm telling you, you'll get a feel. Yeah, I am in the zone. கொஞ்ச நாள் நீங்க கொஞ்சம் பொறுமையா இருக்கணும். ரெகுலரா அட்டெண்ட் பண்ணணும். ஸ்லோலா கரெக்டா ஒரு ஃபீலிங் எனக்கு வருது அப்படின்னு உங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஃபீலிங் கிடைச்சிரும். எனக்கு புரியுறது. ஏன்னா நீங்க சாண்ட் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கிறது மேட்ச் ஆகிட்டே வரும் அவ சொல்றத விட. நான் ஒரு கரெக்ஷன் பாயிண்ட் பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடியே உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிடும். அவ ஒரு இடத்துல மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணிருக்கா, இது வந்து குருஜி சொல்ல போறாருன்னு உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிடும். தட்ஸ் a very good sign.
Thank you, Guruji. எனக்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஞ்சம் டைமிங் கொஞ்சம் கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆயிருந்தது. இப்போ அது செட் ஆயிடுச்சு. So I should be able to attend the class.
கரெக்ட். எல்லாமே டைம் ஆகும். ஒரு புது ஆஃபீஸில் போனாலும், ஒரு புது யூனிவர்சிட்டியில் ஜாயின் பண்ணாலும் எல்லாமே டைம் ஆறுது இல்லையா? கொஞ்சம் செட்டில் ஆகிறதுக்கு கொஞ்சம் பொறுமையாக இருக்கணும். ஏன்னா முதல்ல ஆவேசம் இருக்கும். நான் ஜாயின் பண்ணியிருக்கேன், ஒரு புது இடத்துல போச்சு, எனக்கு கற்றுக்கணும், உடனே கற்றுக்கணும், இதுவும் பண்ணணும், இதையும் பண்ணக்கூடாது, அதுவும் இப்படிலாம் இருக்கும். தட்ஸ் ஓகே. ஆனால் கொஞ்சம் நிதானமாக மேனேஜ் பண்ணணும். இல்லைன்னா சோடா பாட்டில் எனர்ஜி மாதிரி முதல்ல எனர்ஜி வந்துட்டு புஷ்ஷுன்னு போயிடும். அப்புறம் 2 வாரம் அப்புறம் ரொம்ப கேர்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கணும். அந்த எனர்ஜி கண்ட்ரோல் ரொம்ப கேர்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கணும்.
But I'm happy I'm at the right place, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. Yeah.
Thank you, Guruji.
So, Sanjana ji க்கு ஒரு டவுட் இருக்கு. என்ன டவுட்?
குருஜி, ஸோ நீங்க சொன்னேன்ல வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஞ்சம் ஹேண்டில் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நீங்க சொல்லின்றது வெரி இது. ஆனா வந்து நீங்க சொன்னேன் நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக்லேருந்து கிளாஸ் இருக்க போறது இல்லை, பிகாஸ் வி ஆர் கோயிங் ஃபார் ஹாலிடேஸ்னு. ஸோ அந்த மீன் டைம்ல வந்து நான் அந்த ப்ரொனவுன்சியேஷன், நீங்க அந்த ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் எங்க பண்ணுறது, எங்க ஹோல்ட் பண்ணுறது, அதெல்லாம் நீங்க மென்ஷன் பண்ணதை நான் நோட் பண்ணி வச்சுட்டு இருக்கேன். ஸோ நான் வந்து அந்த ஹாலிடேஸ் இருக்கிற டைம்ல நான் வந்து நான் கவச்சம், அர்கலா நான் வந்து மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன். அது நான் உங்க வீடியோஸ் பார்த்து அந்த ப்ரொனவுன்சியேஷனோட
முதல்ல போகாதேங்கோ. முதல்ல
சரி.
சாண்டிங் பேசிக்ஸ், சாண்டிங் ரூல்ஸ்னு ஒரு கழுத்து இருக்கிற ஒரு சீரீஸ் ஒன்று இருக்கு.
சரி.
அந்த சீரீஸை பல்ல கடிச்சுண்டு ஒரு நிமிஷமும் ஃபாஸ்ட் ஃபார்வர்ட் பண்ணாத, இது எனக்கு தெரியுங்கிற ஒரு ஆட்டிடியூட் இல்லாத, 2 மணி நேரத்தில் நான் உட்காந்து ராவிருப்பேன், ஒரு 2 லைனை வச்சுட்டு. அப்போ பொறுமையாக நீங்கள் அதை ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும். அது ஒரு 10 மணி நேரம், 14 மணி நேரம் வீடியோ சீரீஸ், அது சாண்டிங் பேசிஸ். என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் ஒர்த் இட்ஸ் வெயிட் இன் கோல்டு. அதை மட்டும் நீங்கள் பல்ல கடிச்சுட்டு நீங்கள் மீட் பண்ணலனாக்க இதெல்லாம் ஜுஜுபி மாதிரி ஆகிடும். இதுக்கு நீங்கள் சிரமப்படுறதுக்கு பதிலாக அதில் டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க. ஏன்னா கோல்டன் டைம் 2 வாரம் இருக்குது. அந்த டயத்தில் நீங்கள் அதை யூஸ் பண்ணுங்க. ஏன்னா யூ வில் நாட் பி டிஸ்ட்ராக்டட் பை எனி அதர் கிளாஸ் கோயிங் அரவுண்ட். ஸோ அந்த டயத்தில் யூ ஹேவ் டு ஸ்பெண்ட் டைம் ஆன் த சாண்டிங் பேசிக்ஸ் கிளாஸ். அண்ட் டோன்ட் ஃபாஸ்ட் ஃபார்வர்டு. என்னடா அது அர்ச்சமாகவே அரைச்சிட்டு இருக்காரு, திருப்பி அதே சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காரு, திருப்பி அதையே சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காருன்னு நினைக்காதீங்க. ஏன்னாக்க இன்னைக்கு புரியுறதோட நாளைக்கு ஜாஸ்தி புரியும், நாளைக்கு இன்னும் ஜாஸ்தி புரியும். அதே விஷயம் நான் சொல்கிறச்சே. It's a process. Don't skip that process or hasten that process. Okay? அப்புறம் பாருங்க, இப்போ இந்த நம்ம பிரசாந்தி இருக்கல்ல, நம்ம பிரசாந்தியோட வாய்ஸ் வந்து முதல்ல ஆரம்பிக்கிச்சு ஓம் பிரகாஷ் மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஓம் பிரகாஷ் வாய்ஸ் கேட்டிருக்கல, ஹிந்தி ஆக்டர், அப்படியே நடுங்கும். இப்போ பாருங்க என்டிஆர் மாதிரி இருக்கு வாய்ஸ், கின்னு. ஓம் பிரகாஷ் டு என்டிஆர் அப்படி மாறிட்டாங்க. இப்போ ஒன் ஆஃப் தி பெஸ்ட் சாண்டர்ஸாக இருக்காங்க, நியூ மெம்பர். Am I correct? All the people who are watching, all of you saw her in front of you, right? Grow up.
Yes, Guruji, you're true.
So you saw how she today is roaring like NTR.
The chanting basics tutorial videos are the key, Guruji.
Exactly.
Only they unlock everything.
Yes.
And it's in the welcome message, Sanjana ji. Both the playlists are in the welcome message if you have read it.
Guys, I am not a very bright person, but I'll tell you, if you follow what I tell you, you will get your goal. Maybe there are definitely thousands of smarter people than me, knowing a lot more information, all that. But if you want the sound, follow the path I will lay down, you will not go wrong. You will not go wrong. And I'll tell you the biggest, how do you know that? நாளைக்கு இங்கேயான ஒரு இடத்துல ஒரு குரூப் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கனாக்கா, மிஞ்சலாம் நம்ம வந்து ஐயோ நானும் சொல்லணும் ஓடுவோம். இன்னைக்கு வந்து ஒரு 10 தப்படிலேருந்து நம்ம கேட்கறச்சு ஐயோ அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அங்கேருந்து கொஞ்சம் நகர்ந்து ஓடி போயிடுவோம் நம்ம. அது ஒரு தட்ஸ் அ கிரேட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங். இன்னைக்கு நீங்கள் வந்து ப்ரோக்ரஸ் பண்ணிட்டே அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டோம். அந்த ஒரு ஆசை இருக்குல்ல, எல்லாரோடும் சேர்ந்து சொல்லணுங்கிறது. நான் நெகட்டிவாக சொல்ல வரல. உங்களுக்கு விஷயம் தெரிஞ்ச அப்புறம் அந்த குரூப்போட சொல்கிறது இது, ஏன்னா யாரும் ரூல்ஸ்லாம் ஃபாலோ பண்ணுறது கிடையாது. அப்படிங்கச்சே உங்களுக்கு அந்த இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் போயிடும். தட்ஸ் அ குட் சைன் டு நோ யுவர் ப்ரோக்ரஸ். ஐம் டெல்லிங் யூ. ஏன்னா ஒருத்தர விஷயம் தெரிஞ்சுன்னா சும்மா ஏனோதானலாம் சொல்ல முடியாது. இஷ்டத்துக்கு வண்டி ஓட்ட முடியாதுங்கிறண்ணா, புரியுதா? அது ஒரு சைன். அதுக்கு வாட்ச் அவுட் பண்ணுங்க. முதல்ல ஆசை, ஐயோ சொல்கிறாளே நானும் சொல்லணும், கோவிலுக்கு சொல்கிறாளோ, அங்கே சொல்கிறாளே, இங்கே சொல்கிறாளே. விஷயம் தெரிஞ்சுடுத்துனாக்கா எப்படி சொல்கிறாங்கிறது தெரிஞ்சிடும். கும்பிடு போட்டு போயிட்டே இருப்பீங்க. நான் யாரோட பக்தியும் நான் வந்து குறை சொல்லலைண்ணா. பக்திங்கிறது தனி விஷயம், டெக்னிக்கலுங்கிறது தனி விஷயம். டெக்னிக்கலாக இருந்தால் பக்தி இருக்குன்னு அர்த்தம் இல்லை. பக்தியும் இருக்கணும், டெக்னிக்கலாகவும் இருக்கணும். Okay, enough for now. Thank you all so much. Tomorrow we have Ashwamedham, which will be the last class for this year. And on Friday, you know that all of us, we have a meeting regarding the AtiRudram and Sahasra Chandi at Rishikesh. All the very best. Namaskaram. Jai Chandi.